Germa. Welcome, episode 4 of WasteLand Headasses. This one is gonna be a giant fucking tangent. We're all just gonna sit here and talk about random shit.
Yeah, what she said.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Did I say you can speak?
Alright. My bad.
Alright, Piggy, you said you had some funny stories lined up for the cast. For the pod and the cast.
Well, you see, I said I was gonna write some things down, but I don't.
I'm gonna write down some of the funny stories I have. Doesn't.
Yeah, it's a real problem. So, how about you, Jordan? Would you lead us off here?
What? Yeah, I was about to say, you just turned to dust.
Off to a great start, folks. Woo. Speak. All right. You know what? You know what really grinds my gears?
Uh-oh. British people?
Yeah, but we'll get into that later. That's when we start devolving into madness. Now, what really what really grinds my gears is the current state of YouTube and Twitch and their moderation system.
Yep. The racism and favoritism in YouTube is 100% real.
It's how you say ungodly obvious at this fucking point. Like,
Oh yeah. The only way that it could be more obvious is if like they started putting dog whistles in fucking Corey Kenshin's comment section and shit.
that'd just be
Hey
great.
Corey, we're age restricting another video 88H14.
So,
I've been known about YouTube's shitty fucking moderation system, cause back in the olden days when I used to make For Honor edits as my main source of videos, three videos got like nothing. No, one video had like a copyright claim, but nothing happened with it. I was just able to just use shit. Like, use whatever music I want, and I'm guessing it's just because, you know, I'm like, I have 19 subscribers, I'm never gonna take off, I'm gonna kill myself.
yep.
This has been Marcy's daily cry for help. Let's pass the torch on to Jordan. Yeah, Jordan, have you seen anything about aliens?
No,
Or
sadly.
owls?
Go. Do you want to see something about an owl? Look in the group.
Speaking of owls, is that an owl skull behind us? Behind that radio?
I do believe so, yes. For the audio listeners, in our group chat, Jordan sent a picture of a skinned and debeaked owl in a frying pan.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, that's a fucking alien. No, it's an owl with no feathers with its beak ripped off. They're eating a fucking owl. It's illegal.
But why is it illegal? Endangered
Guys,
species, I'm presuming.
yes. Where they're just like protected.
Didn't the fuck, was it the Bengal tiger came back from being on a protection list? It's an animal
I don't
that
keep up with
recently
that shit.
came off being on the protection list because they are no longer considered endangered. Anyway, what's your favorite flavor of vape, Piggy?
Well, right now I'm chiefing on a dragon fruit lemonade.
Right now, I'm chiefing on a strawberry kiwi.
Ooh. You're a
One
fucking
is
Kiwi,
fish.
aren't you?
Yeah, you're a fucking fruit, bucko. Get out of here with your
Alright,
Gears of
alright,
War
alright.
ass outfit.
Alright, Mama
You look
Chef,
like-
let's keep it toned down a bit.
Alright, cooking mama.
That's
down.
called.
Ugh.
Take your combine looking ass Half-Life 2 the fuck on.
So,
He's-
since we don't really have shit to talk about, I would like to propose tier lists. Who the fuck hasn't heard of a tier list? Let me tell you. Tier list, great for filling time.
Yeah, tier list, amazing for filling time.
Alright, so-
What are we ranking?
We're gonna
Hold
go
on, man.
around, ring around the rosy style. Each of us are gonna throw up a topic, and then we're gonna bounce off numerous things within that topic and rank them S to F. Simple as that. I'll go first. Ah, shit.
I'll go first. Silence.
I'll go first. Bethesda Fallout games. Start off easy.
Fallout 76 is S tier.
Mm,
Is it now?
Oh no,
Uh,
Fallout New Vegas is S tier. Sorry.
Fallout New Vegas is
You sure?
S tier.
Yeah, New Vegas S tier. Easy. Glad we're all in agreement.
76 is like C tier. No, D
Four
tier.
4 is B. Fallout 4 is B.
and 3 I'd say is A,
Yeah.
A or S, and 2 and 1 I'm gonna immediately put those at C because I've never played them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep 76
Uh,
at C simply because
You play it every day.
pretty much there's not much else to fucking do.
For me, on my tier list, I'm gonna have to put that shit at F.
I don't blame you. It's a very
76 is not that good.
boring,
I put it at
grindy
D.
mess.
Because for me, C is alright and D is bad. So it's more of like a high D. It's like it's fine, but
Yeah.
compared to other Fallout games, it's dog shit. But like if we're counting mods as well, I would like to say, or if we're counting like DLCs, fucking all of New Vegas's fucking DLCs and S tier by proxy. Mothership Zetas and fucking Mothership Zeta and Mothership Zeta, Far Harbor, and the fucking one with the hillbillies from Fallout 3, all S tier. Far Harbor's great. Nuka World is B tier.
B tier,
I
really.
haven't played any other of the deal. Even though I have the DLCs, I haven't played the other ones other than Nuka World yet, so I couldn't rank them.
Yeah, that's why Jordan's got his JPEG Nuka World jacket on.
I would actually say Far Harbor seems like it would be the best.
Far Harbor is very good.
Very good. I like Far Harbor. Critics of Far Harbor. I could never play Far Harbor because my game always crashes at the my game. Since I have so many mods on my Fallout 4 save, my game always crashes during the fucking gate shooting scene in Far Harbor. But I have finished making you guys in my Fallout 4 game now. And
This is wonderful.
I've done so much to Piggy. I threw Piggy off the tallest building. and I shot Jordan with a junk jet with like 38 human skulls in it. I kept shooting the junk jet with the human skulls in it, and every time the skull would come out, I'd go burn Bad to the bone. Let's see. Rockstar Games tier list.
Rockstar Games tier list.
I'm gonna go ahead and say this immediately. San Andreas is S tier.
San Andreas and 4 is S tier.
Yeah, 100%.
Red Dead Redemption 2 story is S tier as well.
Yes. The story. Online.
GTA Online and Red Dead Online are both going in fucking C tier.
I was gonna say D, but yeah. Actually, I'd put Red Dead Online in C tier and GTA Online in D tier.
Yeah. Red Dead Revolver.
Never played it, so I
Red
couldn't
Dead
rank
1.
it.
Red Dead 1 is A.
Yeah.
Undead
fucking,
Nightmare is S though.
Yeah, Undead Nightmares S for sure, undoubtedly.
There's a lot of S tier games that Rockstar comes out with, as long as they're not online.
Well, Bully. What about Bully?
Oh, Bully fucking
Never played it.
High A.
I am in pure agreement. I wouldn't call it. I can't quite give it S tier, but it is at the top of A.
It's at like the most a game could be at A without being S. It's like right up there. All right, your turn to pick a tier list subject, Jordan.
Hmm. PlayStation game tier list.
Last of Us and Last of Us 2 is at A tier. I put them both up there. God of War S.
God of War S. Spider-Man. All Spider-Man games are S.
I don't really know that many PlayStation games.
Fuck, what's it called?
Days Gone.
Days Gone.
B. It's good.
Yeah.
It's good, but it's not great. Oh god.
Let's see.
Family Guy seasons.
Family Guy tier list.
Hey guys, welcome back to WasteLand Headasses. Today's episode, we're gonna do a fucking Family Guy tier list. We're gonna rank every episode in a tier list.
We're gonna rank every single scene of Family Guy.
We're gonna rank every fucking frame of Family Guy in a tier list. Personally, I prefer American Dad, and my favorite episode of American Dad is the 300 because I love post-apocalyptic shit. No, I dropped my squirt.
No!
Alright. We're gonna take a step out of the gaming world here and take this a bit more in the questionable realm. Alright.
Questionable. Alright, kid ass tier list.
Oh no!
What?
We're gonna
Huh?
rank kid butt.
Huh. Oh yeah, I forgot you didn't get the detox before we started recording.
Timothy Chalamet. Twink butt tier list.
Oh no!
Go for Cocoa Puffs.
Don't ever say that shit!
I didn't have a detox before we started filming, so I might say some out-of-pocket shit.
You
I
will.
apologize.
You will. Alright. Fuck, I don't know what to. We didn't fucking think of anything before this. I don't know what to fucking say.
We were not prepared for
Alright.
this.
No, we were not. Piggy was just kind of like, hey, there's nothing to do. You guys want to film a podcast episode? And I was like,
I
was
said
gonna do,
later.
sure.
That was like 3 hours ago.
I keep itching the wrinkle on my asshole. Wasteland Headasses, everybody. Welcome to the show.
Really putting their fucking names into it.
Oh yeah, for sure. Favorite ramen flavor. There we go. That's a subject.
Favorite ramen flavor.
Yes.
Chicken.
And you know what? Favorite ramen to throw up there too. like cup noodles, bricks, yakisoba.
All right.
Mine's yakisoba.
I might get some backlash for this, but favorite ramen flavor, lime chili shrimp.
Kill yourself.
Yep, there it is.
I'm sorry. I have a detox.
It's good.
You know what? Alright, I'm good. I grunted it out of my system. Chicken yakisoba is the best.
Chicken. All our food keeps blowing up.
You know, I texted my partner a picture of this drink I'm drinking called Squirt. It's grapefruit soda. It's thirst quencher. And I sent him a picture. I sent them a picture of this, and with the caption, "Me when you ham a teeny tiny pussy."
Jolly Rancher tier list.
Is that really your
Jolly
subject?
Rancher tier list.
Cherry and blue rise S tier.
I gotta add watermelon to S tier.
Watermelon just doesn't have that much flavor.
Yeah, you know what doesn't have that much flavor? You.
You know how it doesn't have that much flavor? Oh!
Go ahead. Go ahead. No. Let the world, let the 3 viewers we're gonna fucking get.
Oh.
Let them know.
Ooh. Oh my
The
God.
power needed to hold that bag.
Horrendous.
Alright. I had to giggle it out there, otherwise I'm gonna do 25 to life. Remember, kids, if we're gonna say something illegal, just giggle it out. I have a Bible.
All right.
Go.
Now, everyone here is well versed in their own worlds, but I think we should take a trip and lead us right into our next tier list. Drug tier list.
Oh. I was gonna backrooms tier list. I gotta put level 1 out of S tier. Drug tier list.
Here, I'm going
Yes.
to bring up a list of drug, and I'm going to read them off, and we are going to rank them S through F, tier list style.
Alright. Let's go ahead and let's do it.
Alright. Number 1 on this list, we'll start tame. We'll start tame, get crazy towards the end.
Oh God.
We'll start off simple. Alcohol. Just in general. F tier. I would rate it.
Alcohol is like... Alcohol is a drug for people who aren't committed enough to do crack.
At this
Like,
point, I'm leaning to
if
agree
you're gonna
with you.
if you're gonna drink a whole bottle of Jack Daniels at 9 in the morning, just snort crack. Stop being a bitch.
I'm inclined to agree with you. Alright. Nicotine.
Cigarettes or vapes?
Yeah.
We'll do both.
Cigarettes at C, vapes at B.
Cigarettes at D, vapes at B.
I would say cigarettes
Yes.
at D, and then cigarettes at D, and then vapes at like B. Yeah.
Glad we're in agreement. Glad we're in
I only
agreement.
say that because vapes are a little less bad for you than cigarettes. Like you can get, you can live longer from just vaping than smoking cigarettes, and it tastes better. Remember, kids.
Yeah.
If a kid at school tells you to vape, do it. Don't be a bitch. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm dumb.
If you go into the bathroom in between class and a kid offers you a hit of his vape, you accept it.
You
Don't
do
be a
not
bitch.
accept it.
Don't be a
Do
bitch among your
not,
peers.
bitch.
Don't be a
Peer
bitch.
pressure.
You're in school. You gotta come off as the alpha. You gotta come off as top shit. You want to be known as the kid that declined
If you
vape it?
really if you really want to be alpha, that's not nothing to do with vape hits. Go headbutt a history teacher if you want to be an alpha. Continue with the drug tier list.
Funnily enough, I have a quick little story to share about involving my history teacher.
Oh god, yeah. My science teacher yelled in my face and he like spat in my face, and I told him to say it. I told him to fucking say it, not spray it. And then when he kicked me out, I slammed the door, and I got written up, and I got 3 weeks of ISS.
We were chilling in the commons, and my friend.
Are you British?
That's just what they were called, the commons. It's the fucking lunchroom, I guess.
Yeah.
We were just
in the comments then.
there's a rhyme down the commons in it.
Right there in the comments, innit?
So we were chilling in the lunchroom, just chilling around the table, you know, literally just talking shit, whatever you do in your fucking 5-minute lunch break you get.
Yeah.
So my friend, throughout the day he's been wearing his beanie because why the fuck not? It's January. It's cold. The fuckers don't turn the heat on. So he's wearing his beanie, and one of the teachers comes up and is like, "Hey, take that off. Can't be wearing hats in school." And he was like, whatever. Just kind of shrugged them off. You know, whatever. Teacher was like, "Hey, talking to you. Gotta take that shit off, man. Come on." He said that verbatim. He said, "You gotta take that shit off." My friend just kept, just purely ignoring him, like not even paying him the smidget of attention. The teacher gets a little fed up with that, hobbles his way over, and just yoinks his hat off of his head, like just plucks it off, turns around, starts walking away. Ooh, see this friend I'm talking about here, he's always been a bit feisty, always been a bit of a anyway.
Sounds like me and him would have been friends in high school.
You would have.
I got in so many fights with teachers and students.
You would have.
Don't fight, kids. Bring a gun.
No, I can't exactly say that I recommend that.
Do not fucking do that.
Disclaimer: what we say is not to be taken to. There we go. We got the disclaimer out. We can say whatever the fuck we want now.
Disclaimer: what we
Biden.
say whatever we want now. Kid.
Okay, I see how it is. So, this friend of mine, who is freshly yoinked of his headwear, immediately stands up.
For his foams.
Stands up, like shot up. The chair goes flying, gets skidded across the floor. He whips around and he starts straight power walking towards this teacher. And we are all just at the table staring at him going, "Oh shit! Oh shit!" This was senior year, so yeah, we were didn't really give a fuck at this point.
Oh yeah. I stopped giving a fuck after freshman year, man.
Yeah, literally. So he's power walking his way over. He gets up to the teacher, walks in front of him, and like cuts him off. And he's staring at him. He's like inches away from his face. He gets right up in his face, and he's just like, "Yo, don't you fucking dare do that shit again." Grabs his hat and tries to rip it out of the teacher's hands. Teacher, not letting go, is like, "Hey, you can't talk to me like that. You get your shit at the office." So my friend goes, "Hey."
You can get your shit in the morgue.
So my friend's over there, "Hey, your family can pick you up in a fucking urn."
Oh god.
No, he didn't say that. That would have been cool. That would have been cool. I can't lie. No, so my friend's like, all right, yeah, this shit's not gonna slide. So we just it's just at this point a battle of just pure testosterone and just angst. Like
Yeah.
chest all puffed up, like swing, swing, fucking swing. So teacher loses grip on the hat a bit. So my friend rips it out of his hands, puts that shit back on, and starts walking back towards us over the table. Now, he's a little hurt at this point. He just got shown up.
Yeah, his ego's a little bruised.
Yeah, his ego is shattered right now. Like, so he's like, "Hey, I'm not done talking to you." Friend spins on his heels, looks at him, and says, "Start talking." Starts walking back towards him. Like, all right, you wanna run your mouth? Start fucking talking. At this point, the entire room has fallen silent and is just staring at this like boss battle about to happen. The fucking vice principal comes full on sprinting out of the hallway into the room. So this is a lunchroom, so it's pretty big. It's like a gym, bunch of tables and shit. So it's a big room, and it's got that fucking loud ass floor that you can hear everything on. It's for some reason sticky half the time. So vice principal sprinting full speed.
Sneakers.
I would like to point out that my vice principal at my school, I think he was 6'7".
Oh.
He's fucking
Big boy.
huge. Big boy. He comes sprinting in
boy.
and he's like, "Hey, break this shit up." Fucking student resource officers behind him, got his hand on his taser and shit.
Got his hand on his taser, dual wielding it like.
Dual wielding. Straight tech wielding the fucking taser under his handgun. No, so they both run in. They split everything up. They drag my friend off to the dungeons of the office. I don't see him for the next. I don't see him the rest of the day.
Welcome to the gulag.
So school ends, and so this was before he. He
His ass
didn't.
got sent to Gitmo. He got sent to Guantanamo.
Straight up, we did not see him or hear from him the rest of the day. That was just had a few hours left. So after school, we all, obviously head home and shit. And 5 hours after school had ended. So this is coming up on like 7:30, 8 o'clock. We get a text in our group chat from the friend, and he's like, "Hey," and we're like, "Yo, what happened?" So he's like,
He come out with face tattoos.
so he responds with, "Yo,
I
so
joined the Aryan Brotherhood.
Aryan, bro. Got some weird shit in there, man. The student guidance counselor."
Oh, I can't do this, man. I can't do life on
Crazy.
the outside, man.
So he's like, "Yeah, they just had me sat down at the table. They were fucking interrogating me, like threatening me with jail time," and I was like, "Fucking bad." It's like, so everyone's just in the group chat, like, you could have just took your hat off, like.
It's not about the hat. It's about the principle, man.
Funnily enough, that's what he replied with. He said it wasn't about the hat, it was about respect. And we were like, alright.
Alright, bucko, you're 17. You're 5'9". Calm down.
We were 18 at this time.
Ah, okay.
So,
That reminds me of my principal. I fucking love my principal. Every time I was in her office, she'd be like, "Fight." I'd be like, and I'd be like, "Yeah," or "Nah." She'd be like, "Oh yeah, not a fight. Why you here? Sleeping in class? Yeah. Why? Tired.
CP.
Gotta get more sleep. Why are you sleeping in class? Tired. Okay. You gotta stop doing that. Alright. And then I'll be in there the next week.
then I'll be in there in the next
Yeah.
hour.
Why are you in my office? Why are you in my office? Fight. With who? Teacher. Physical? No. Okay. Yeah, stop fighting with the teachers. Okay. You're gonna? No. Alright. That's pretty much how all of our conversations went. I remember the day after, not the day after, but like the day of when I broke that kid's jaw. I was in her office. Maybe I'll tell that story after I tell this one. I was in her office and she was like, you know you fucked up really bad this time, right? And I was like, yeah. She's like, you don't care, do you? And I went, no. She's like, yeah, you gotta get your shit together. And I was like, yeah. But I explained to her what was going down, and she was just kind of like, yeah, I understand why you did that, but you still can't do that in school. And I was like, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So, for those who don't know, when I was a sophomore in high school, this dude was spreading a rumor that I had R-worded and abused my ex, which I didn't. He was just doing it at the time to get my current girlfriend to break up with me and get with him instead. So I walked up to him in the beginning of school and I was like, the fuck's your problem? And he was like, hey, why don't you look at the ceiling? And I was getting pissed off because he was like disrespecting me. So I took my shit off and I walked up to him and I was like, you gonna do this or what? And he just kept fucking running his mouth to me. So I just punched him in the face a couple times and walked away. It was at this point when my buddy Josh began filming, and I turned around to see him reaching in his jacket pocket for something, and that activated a fight or flight in me. So I turned around and I started hitting him. Keep in mind, I'm 5'6", and this guy was like 5'11", 6 foot, so I was jumping up to hit him in the face, and it was working. And at one point in the video in the fight, you can hear like a very loud. That was his jaw breaking. I sent the video when I was younger to both Jordan and PB, and they can attest to the noise.
Mm-hmm.
100%,
100%.
I didn't see that kid for another couple months after that. When he came back, his jaw was wired.
Surprised they didn't press charges on you, or at least try to.
No, he knew he fucked up. But he didn't press charges on me. The school did, though. That's why I got 30 days of probation. So technically, I don't have assault and battery, but I do have disturbing the peace on my record, which is a misdemeanor, but still.
It's disturbing the peace.
I don't have a. I said disturbing the peace.
No,
I
was just saying it's disturbing the peace. So who really cares? It's not really peaceful around these parts anymore.
Yeah, not really. Not since that fucking kid's tooth is on the ground. It's not really peaceful no more. I fucking, like, when my mom came to pick me up, he was in the office, and I, like, walked past him, and I looked at him, and there was just a fountain of blood pouring down his nose into his mouth. Like, I was like, damn, maybe I shouldn't have hit him that hard. I started regretting it. I was like, damn, maybe I shouldn't have done that. I could regale you on and on of stories of fights from high school, like the time I fucking suplexed a linebacker from the football team on my high school team. He was fat as fuck, dude. Like, that guy was fat.
These things happen.
Speaking of history teachers, I was gonna say this when you brought up history teachers. 2 of my history teachers from high school, one got jerking off in class, and the other one got caught taking pictures of girls' asses.
That happened to my 8th grade history teacher.
Oh yeah, also my 9th grade Spanish teacher. I didn't have Spanish, but he was a 9th grade Spanish teacher. He got caught having a gay relationship with a senior, and he got fired.
Now that is comedy.
That is indeed comedy. And it's like, even back then when I was an asshole, I was kind of thinking about it, and I was like, the kid's 18, he's gonna be out of school in a month. Why fire him?
It's about respect.
It's about respect.
And the teacher wasn't that old. This wasn't like an age gap like that. Oh, the teacher is 52, and then yeah, the teacher was like 27. Like, yeah, it's an age gap, but it like
It's
not
because
like,
it's because he fucked a student.
yeah, yeah. I wonder who's the top.
Probably the student.
Probably the student actually probably was because he was in football.
Yeah, yo, for sure. There ain't no way the teacher was dicking down a football player. That football player was dicking down the teacher.
God, he probably had that big old meat.
Just imagine that class. The class with
God.
that student in it. If you were someone else, the teacher's trying to get everyone to quiet down. That fucking student just goes, "Hey, we're talking." Teacher goes, "Sorry." Straight up goes
Hey.
bitch mode.
We're talking. Yeah, you're talking? Oh, well, I'm talking. You want me to fuck you in the butt? You want to ass fuck you right here, right now?
Right here on the desk.
I'm sorry. No, you know what? That's it. Take off your goddamn Old Navy slacks. I'm taking that butt.
I'm taking that boy.
Remove your Ralph Lauren slacks. I'm fucking busted. Oh, I leveled up apparently. Let's see. What is your guys' favorite liminal space?
These nuts.
My favorite one.
Liminal space, like the back rooms. Or, like...
Fucking, I don't know.
Hey, Piggy, maybe you should check the skies sometime soon. I just sent a drone strike to your location.
Ooh. No.
Oh, no. What about horror movie? What's your guys' favorite horror movie?
I was never really into horror movies because I'm a pussy bitch, so can't really answer that.
No, Jordan's a pussy bitch. Doesn't like horror movies.
I'm straight up agree. I admit to that. I ain't afraid. Oh, I am afraid of scary movies.
He had a 4-foot pile of shit in his pants watching Friday the 13th.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, the killer was Pamela all along. What about horror media, just in general? Like what series, movies, or show?
I don't know.
My
I
favorite
don't really
horror
ingest
movie?
horror stuff.
My favorite horror movie is probably The Ritual.
That one is very good. I love The Ritual. I'm the one who recommended The Ritual to you, dick.
No, they're not.
I swear to God, I have a text on Instagram somewhere. Ryan texted me, he's like, "Hey, have you heard The Ritual? You should check it out." And you're like, "Alright, yeah, I'll watch it."
No, you have a text of me asking you what that movie was called because I wanted to rewatch it because it's been a few years since I watched it.
That's what it was. Yeah. My favorite horror movie depends on the genre. Cause I fucking
Horror.
love horror. Yeah, but like subgenre, like slasher,
Horror.
ghost. I can't just pick. Alright, here, let me
You're fucking gonna.
channel the inner machinations of my mind to fucking find you an answer. Yeah, you gotta pick a subgenre.
Scary horror movie.
Alien horror.
Oh, alien horror. Okay, aliens. Easy.
There you go.
Xenomorphs. I like xenomorph aliens, but I also like The Thing. The Thing is probably one of my favorites.
Yeah, I've never watched the thing, but I've been thinking about watching it.
It is
It's fucking
really.
I've
practical
seen
effects
some
are
of the
amazing in that
folks.
movie.
Oh my god, dude! I wish they fucking do that now instead of just CGIing it.
It's a bit of a slow burn, but that's what I kind of like about it. Um, all right, another subgenre. But you said scary horror movies, so like, I could give you like one of my favorite foreign horror movies that are kind of scary.
What would that be? What would that be?
What was it called? I think it's called. What's it called? The Incantation? No, it's a Netflix original and it's a Spanish horror movie. Wreck is also very good. I like Wreck. Slasher. My favorite slasher is Scream or Friday the 13th.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite ghost horror movie is
The one with the face.
the one with the face.
Yeah, ghost face.
Yeah, yeah. I was like, yeah. I see what you mean now. It's stupid, but I see what you mean.
I like demons.
Yeah. Probably Insidious.
Creature.
Creature. E. Maybe. Oh god, that one's hard. I like the Babadook. I don't know if that's a ghost or a creature horror movie though.
It Follows. That wasn't bad.
It Follows is very good. I am going to say The Descent. The Descent is very good. I like The Descent. Actually, my favorite horror movie of all time is the 2018 Slender Man.
That's a lie.
No, I fucking hate that movie. The Predator is also a good alien horror movie that I fucking love. Babadook. I love the Babadook. Classical horror. My favorite classical horror movie is Dracula. No, Night of the Living Dead. Night of the Living Dead. Nosferatu is good. I do like Nosferatu. Let's see, what are some other horror subgenres?
Oh, cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Let's see, we got comedy horror. My favorite comedy horror, Shaun of the Dead. My favorite found footage movie, Blair Witch. Fiction. Fuck. Amityville Horror.
You said scary, like horror comedy?
Yeah. My favorite horror comedy is Shaun of the Dead.
Oh, I never watched Shaun of the Dead.
It's really good. I watched the movie like a million fucking times. I still love it. Body horror. My favorite body horror movie is either Society, The Fly, or The Thing.
What about Human Centipede?
Human Centipede. I do not like Human Centipede.
What about Tusk?
I love Tusk.
Never watched it.
Don't.
Tusk is like what body horror should be, and not like Saw or Postal. Splatterpunk. That's an American Werewolf in London. That's also a really good horror movie that I like.
Would you rather?
Oh, we're doing this again. Am I the asshole?
Would you rather lose both legs or your left hand?
Both legs.
Well, my left hand has all my cool tattoos on it, so yeah, both my legs.
Both my legs, mostly because both my legs, I wouldn't have to work really for the rest of my life unless I got like a desk job, and I'd have both my hands so I could still play video games.
Plus,
I just
easier-
need my
it's-
hands for so much shit.
Like
It's
beating your meat.
easier. Yeah, it's easier to get a leg prosthesis than like
Yeah.
hand prosthesis, depending on where it's cut.
Would
Yeah,
you
like,
rather lose your legs at knee level or your entire leg?
knee
Knee
level?
Easier to get prosthesis.
Straight peg leg mode.
Yeah, straight peg leg mode.
I'd
like
if
to
I
get
lost
one,
my leg at the knee, you best believe I'm gonna have a prosthetic that's a fucking peg leg, like a wooden fucking
Yeah.
peg leg. I'm gonna have that shit just so I can fucking cosplay as a pirate.
I'm gonna
I
get
am
I'm gonna
a
get
pirate.
I'm gonna get a prosthetic leg that looks like a minigun, so I can cosplay that one bitch from fucking Grindhouse. What movie is that called? That's a good movie too.
What's the fucking movie where the chick had the machine guns in her titties? There's a fucking movie where a chick had machine guns come out of her titties.
Can't say I know.
It's like a
what you're
fucking
talking
90s
about.
movie, I think.
Planet Terror. It's called Planet Terror. Bitch has a fucking minigun. First she has a fucking assault rifle with an underbarrel grenade launcher as a prosthetic leg. It's fucking awesome. I fucking love that movie. It's so stupid. But wait. Dusk Till Dawn? No, that's where the guy has a. Oh my god. Dusk Till Dawn is where a guy has a fucking gun in his dick. It's a vampire movie. It's one of my favorite vampire movies, where a dude has a fucking like a gun for a dick, or a gun as a belt buckle over his dick or something. Movie with girl that has minigun tits. Survival Island. That's what it says.
Yeah, it was like an old movie. And the fucking hatches flipped open on her titties and like a gun barrel like came out. It was like bow 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 bow.
Fucking from Dusk Till Dawn. It's a fucking vampire movie, and a dude has a prosthetic dick gun in it.
Fuck. What'd you just say? I had something in there.
Prosthetic dick gun.
Prosthetics. There's a chick in Full Metal Alchemist who has lost both of her legs. She got automail, which is basically just really good prosthetics.
Wait, what the
And-
fuck? The guy who did Dusk Till Dawn did Spy Kids?
Her shin was replaced with a giant blade, and the other leg had a 20mm cannon in the knee. Like she bent her knee and it fucking popped open and it was like, pow! It was awesome.
Get hit by just fucking a bitch and off, and then she shoots you in the chest with a 20 mil can.
Jesus.
just turn to dust.
Jesus.
I don't even think I'm gonna draw a thumbnail for this episode, because like, what am I gonna draw?
Yeah, what you gotta draw is you gotta draw the three of us on the back
Sitting
of
around
a
a
chimera
campfire,
dragon.
smoking a joint.
Yeah, smoking a joint, flying through the sky with a giant rainbow behind us, and then, like, fucking, I don't know, Buff Hosea is, like, fist bumping us. I don't fucking know.
Fist bumping. Penis in the butt and ass and.
It just needs to be something fucking completely random, because that's what this episode is. Just basically us having a conversation.
Pull out your butt.
No,
Why?
because.
If you don't pull out your butt, I will.
Shame.
Yeah, it's a shame that your butt is being pulled out. What's your guys' favorite porn? Well,
Jolly Rancher tier list.
we're not doing a Jolly. We already did a Jolly Rancher tier list. Yeah, all the West.
Let's see.
Shit. Oh yeah, what do we got? What do we got? What's your guys' favorite cryptid?
My favorite cryptid.
The six-legged rape centaur. No.
Oh my god. I wouldn't be surprised if that was Austin's favorite.
No. I would have to say my favorite cryptid.
Mothman. That's for you.
And I was gonna say like Injured Cold.
Injured Cold is very interesting.
Yeah,
Very interesting.
Just because it's mysterious as fuck.
It's like, who was he? Or was this guy just tweaking?
Yeah, was it a fucking alien, or was it just a tweaking dude?
Probably just a
Two tweaking dudes.
Probably just two tweaking dudes. What about you? What about you, Pongo? What's your cryptid?
I'm stuck between two of them.
Well, tell me and
stuck-
I'll give you an answer.
I'm stuck between Mothman and the Brosno Dragon.
The dragon sounds cooler.
It's from Russia, so yeah, it's pretty cool.
Nothing from Russia is cool.
This thing looks
only thing
pretty
that's-
cool.
The only thing that's cool about Russia is the, I don't know, interplanetary destruction or something. I don't know. Read? Do you read? What's your favorite book?
My favorite book?
Yeah.
Probably Metro 2033.
My favorite book is, shit. Fuck. My favorite book is actually The Hunger Games. Now let's see. It is pretty good. Probably Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. It's probably my favorite book of all time. Or my favorite book series of all time.
Yeah.
What's your favorite radio station to listen to in Fallout?
I don't use the radios in Fallout.
You don't use the. You just walk around in silence like a head ass.
Yeah, I guess.
No, dude, and Fallout New Vegas especially, you gotta put that radio. I got the spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle.
Oh my
jingle,
fucking
jangle.
god, dude. I'm looking through Instagram and there's a post. This chick had to get both of her legs amputated. And in the comments, somebody said, you should have taken feet pics and sold them as a rare item.
Oh my god.
Bro, come on, man. She just lost her
Damn.
fucking legs.
Let's see. We got about 5 minutes left. So for this time, I'm gonna use it wisely and read out some two-sentence horror stories.
Let's do this.
I gotta clear my throat for the you know voice acting of it. One day, I was walking down the street, and someone started to chase me. Oh, I'm sorry. One day I was walking down the street, and someone started to chase me. He said, "I won't kidnap you." I just bought new boots to stomp my dog in all caps.
Oh.
I went to my grandma's house. Let's just say she wasn't in. Where was she? She might have been eat. No, nothing for eat.
We have a visitor.
I stare at the monitor, quickly alerting me of the almost empty power supply. Frederick.
My wife finally figured out I'd murdered our toddler. I fed her to the wood chipper next.
Oh my god!
I woke up on a wonderful morning, full of enthusiasm. Then I noticed the mutilated body of my children on the floor. Oh god. Everyone talks about skeletons in the closet. What do I out of the closet? Congratulate them. It isn't every day you see a gay skeleton.
If I don't get an A, my dad is going to kill me. I died 3 days later.
New house. New house, new life, they say. I said out of loud. The malicious pit bull approached me to maul me to death. Oh, God.
I have the heart of a child. I have the heart of a child.
No.
I have the heart of a child. I have the heart of my child. It's only 5 nights. It shouldn't be that hard, I said to myself. That was until I realized that Freddy Fazbear was in the room. Freddy Fazbear.
My daughter asked why I kept my old nails lying around. She screamed when I pushed her up against the wall of bodies.
What? 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 My girlfriend wiped the tears from my eyes with a tissue. Little did she know the tears came from the creature I have in the basement. As I fell on my bed, I wanted to cry and seek help. Thankfully, my creature has a PhD in psychology.
I decided to run every morning to the church and back to my home for 6 days. It's fun to see Father being in pain after cutting each of his limbs.
Oh my god.
It almost feels like Christmas, except I got no eggnog. Thankfully, I could just milk some more from my creature. There's so many creatures. I ran out of ketchup, so I went down to the basement. The creature whimpered. He knows it's time for another milking session. Hey, chef, I called into the kitchen. My meal began being prepared by a creature.
I reached inside my pants. Penis.
Oh my god.
Fucker, what the My dead friend's Snapchat keeps sending me dick pics. She was a girl.
Oh my god. He attended a party when he was 5, and each kid was given a young chick to take home. As he lay on his deathbed at the age of 99, he wonders why the chicken still hasn't died. I don't get it. He has a chicken that has been alive for 94 years.
That's pretty badass.
Yeah, I was about to say that's not scary. That chicken's been alive for so long. Give that motherfucker a medal. That fucking geezer's probably fucking walding around. He probably can't even rooster anymore. He's like, "Rrrr." Well, I think this will draw an end to the latest episode of WasteLand Headasses. We promise we'll have an actual topic to talk about next time, and
Yeah, we'll be
Not-
actually funny next time.
yeah,
We'll have a topic and we won't be so everywhere and
Disorganized and just Freddy
predatory against
Fazbear.
children. Oh! Nobody heard what I said.
Yeah, I believe you should end the podcast before it slips out.
yeah.
I'm a predator.
Okay.
Ah, no.
It's fine. No one's gonna watch this for more than
Yeah,
3
you're
minutes.
definitely gonna need to do some editing. For sure.
I recommend editing this one, cutting out the blanks and censoring you.
What do you mean censoring me? Why do I need to be censored?
Uh,
I'll gladly tell you once you end the show.
What? Because I said I'm a predator against prey, not children. God. My children.
yeah, yeah.